The Euro 2024 qualifiers are over. After a year of intense competition with 239 games played and a whopping 690 goals scored, we're down to the final 24 teams battling it out in Germany this summer. Let's delve into some interesting stats from the qualifiers. Portugal are the champions of qualifying. They're the only team with an unblemished record, winning all 10 games against Slovakia, Luxembourg, Iceland, Bosnia, and Liechtenstein. This is the first time ever they've conquered qualifiers without a single loss, a great sign for their chances of clinching their second Euros title after 2016. They also topped the scoring charts with 36 goals, but hold on, France might be more efficient scorers. France played 2 fewer games but still managed a higher goals per game average, 3.63, compared to Portugal's 3.60. And guess what? 9 of those Portuguese goals came in a single epic match, a 9-0 demolition of Luxembourg last September. Not all teams were created equal in Euro 2024 qualifiers. While some cruised through undefeated, a few others just couldn't catch a break. Cyprus definitely had a qualification campaign to forget. They lost all 8 games, their worst performance since 1992. They even came tantalizingly close to a point against Georgia, leading 1-1 with just 6 minutes left before conceding a defeat. Malta also suffered their first pointless qualifiers since Euro 2000. 8 losses and only 2 goals scored paints a pretty bleak picture. They did, however, manage to hold the mighty Ukraine for 26 minutes before eventually falling 3-1 in October 2023. Let's be honest, nobody expected much from Gibraltar and San Marino. Still, they both finished rock bottom with 0 points. San Marino, with a staggering 86 qualifiers under their belt, have only managed 1 single draw against Estonia in 2014 to avoid defeat. Across both World Cup and Euro qualifiers, Gibraltar has played 46 games without a point, losing every single one and being outscored by a ridiculous 22-12. They also hold the unwanted record of being the only team in Euro 2024 qualifiers who couldn't find the net and only managed 2 shots on target in their 8 matches. Get ready to see some fresh faces at Euro 2024. Georgia will be making their debut after a dramatic penalty shootout win against Greece in the playoffs. Ukraine will be the youngest team in the tournament with an average starting age of just 25 years old. On the other hand, Montenegro had the oldest average starting lineup in qualifiers, almost 30 years old, with Slovakia being the oldest team to qualify at almost 29.5 years old on average. Speaking of age, Andorra's Ildefons Lima was the oldest player to appear in qualifiers at a whopping 43 years old, while Cristiano Ronaldo, at 38, was the oldest goalscorer. Spain's wonderkid Lamine Yamal stole the show as both the youngest player and scorer in the qualifiers at just 16 years old. Italy, Spain, and Bulgaria used the most players throughout qualifying with a massive 40 each. Interestingly, only 5 players from Spain's first qualifier even played in their last one 8 months later. Moldova used the fewest players, 21, while Wales almost made it to Euro 2024 despite using only 22 players. Now, let's talk about the top scorers and assist makers. Romelu Lukaku went beast mode in qualifying, scoring a record-breaking 14 goals for Belgium. He was the only player to score 4 goals in a single game and even managed 2 hat-tricks. Portugal's Bruno Fernandes was the king of assists, setting up a whopping 7 goals for his teammates.